your Mastery Camo names. Last week, we got a leaked image for a Mastery Camo coming to Modern Warfare 2. Most people thought it was fake. I even made a video saying that I didn't think it was going to be the actual camo. At this point, none of the leaked images have been DMCA'd. So yeah, that's not an actual camo. That's not coming to the game. However, there was a new leak that came out today that's extremely interesting. And I do think that what we're talking about today are going to be the actual camos and Mastery Camos we're going to see in Modern Warfare 2. The most interesting part, there's not three. There's not gold, diamond, and then, you know, DM Ultra or dark Aether, whatever the final would be. There's four, and there's not going to be a zombies mode. So that leaves a few speculations and a few questions. And I actually like the idea of these way better than leaked we talked about before. So I'm really excited. We got a ton of things to cover. As always, we're going to cover this in a rapid style video, quickly letting you know all the information you know. That way you can get right back into game. We also just launched some new camo grinding gear. If you're looking for something to wear while you're grinding the camos we're going to be talking about in this video, those are going to be linked below. These new leaks come from Metaphor over on Twitter, and he's leaked stuff in the past, like the fact that Warzone 2 would not be getting loadout drops. This was before the COD Next event, and that ended up coming true. So there is some weight behind it, and these just kind of make sense. And from what I've seen, most of the community thinks these are what the actual camos are going to be. There's a couple tweets we're going to read off, getting more information each one. Here's the first one: 4 Mastery Camos coming to Modern Warfare 2. Gold camo looks good. So this is obviously going to be the camo that you get for getting every single camo for one single weapon. Platinum camo looks good. This is going to be the camo you get for getting gold in one entire class setup of a weapon. Shattered dark matter ultra lookalike looks amazing. So this is the one that we've kind of made a mock-up image of. This it's going to be DM Ultra, but not, you know, flowing and everything. It's going to be shattered, and that is super interesting. Then here is the 4th Mastery Camo, Space Camo, Dark Aether / Fall Camo. Looks okay, could be better. Gun coverage looks bad on the Space Camo. Multiple mastery tabs for additions. There is so much information we just covered, and there's even more we're going to get on that. So the bad coverage of a weapon, that's kind of to be expected before a launch of a weapon. DM Ultra had bad coverage. Dark Aether had bad coverage. They kind of fixed it up as time went on. Same thing, Damascus for Modern Warfare 2019. That was updated shortly after launch to fix some coverage issues. But the Shattered Dark Matter Ultra sounds super cool. And, you know, a Space Camo, always love those really cool moving camos. Then if we move over to the next tweet, Space Camo looks like an oil spill. DM Ultra looks like DM Ultra from Cold War, improved with crystals chunks in it. So oil spill, kind of that almost Damascus, but not quite Damascus, more fluid than Damascus is what I would describe it. And then DM Ultra from Cold War with some crystals in it. The next tweet here, to add to this, the Platinum looks way better than it did in Modern Warfare 2019. I was not a fan of Platinum in Modern Warfare 2019. It's one of my least favorite Mastery Camos. A lot of weapons, it looked like you didn't have a camo on it. It looks like the Alablaster Grew blueprint, but a bit more silver. The Space Camo looks like an oil spill, and the gold is fully coating the gun with darker gold for accent. So here is that one thing. So this is what the Platinum is going to look like, but instead of it's going to be Platinum here, the black accents with Platinum, I think that could be a way to fix the Platinum camo. So I would have rather had diamond, but I'll take Platinum if they fix it up a bit. I'm excited to see that. Once again, love that. And the gold being fully coating the weapon with darker gold accent sounds really cool. Then for the final tweet, your Mastery Camo names. So these are the leaked names for all the camos we just talked about. Gold, Platinum, Polyatomic / Element, and then Orion. I probably butchered some of those there. So Polyatomic reminds me too much of Atomic. I'd rather it just be called Element. Just call it like Element 5. Like that would be more than enough for me. But nah, yeah, no Polyatomic. We did Atomic. Atomic was last year. Orion sounds sick as well. So now let's talk about how you're going to unlock all these camos, because obviously we talked about 4 camos, and normally most games launch with 3. There's not going to be a zombies mode, so that leaves a couple of options here. We talked about in the past, when there was the beta for Modern Warfare 2 going on, people were actually able to play the offline mode on Xbox, and in that it showed 4 Mastery Camo spots being gold, platinum, Damascus, and obsidian. Obsidian was a Modern Warfare 2019 camo that you had to unlock by getting like 10 kills with a weapon in a course of 150 games. So I have a feeling the Space Camo might be an obsidian replacement, or who knows, this could be a camo that you might have to grind in Spec Ops or maybe Warzone. But more than likely, I could probably end up, it's probably going to end up being more like an obsidian camo. Even the name Orion kind of just reminds me of obsidian, and it kind of makes sense because he even talked about here, gun coverage looks bad on the space camo. If this is going to be the replacement for obsidian, obsidian's not supposed to look better than this camo above it. So the shattered dark matter ultra camo is going to be like the actual mastery camo. Then this space camo would be what you would get if you get one gun gold and then get the space camo, and it's really not meant to look better than the shattered dark matter ultra, which we could call it by its name, element or polyatomic. Now, going back to the original tweet, there's something very interesting at the bottom. Multiple mastery tabs for additions. I love the idea of adding new grindable camos to a game after it launches. We saw in World War II, Modern Warfare 2019, recently in Warzone, there's been different events where during the Titanium Trials event, there was 3 different Terminator camos. There was gold ones for Fortune's Keep. COD Mobile's got like 5 or 6 grindable camos that you can get after launch. So them adding camos to this game after it launches is an easy way to add more content. I'll go for them. I'll grind them, whether we got to grind in Warzone, Spec Ops, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll get the camos. It's definitely a good idea if they are setting up this foundation to be able to add more stuff in the future, because this is going to be the first ever 2-year COD lifecycle. There's not going to be a new COD main series game coming out next year. So hopefully they're kind of thinking of ways to add more content to this game next year to keep people playing, keep people in the COD ecosystem, and keep people entertained. Because yeah, there's not going to be a new camo for a new game to grind next year. So maybe they'll just add a new one into this game. I'm definitely extremely excited about all this stuff. If you guys are new to my channel, whenever a new COD game drops, we grind 24/7 until we unlock every single camo in the game. The stream doesn't stop. Hopefully within the first few hours, we'll get a gold camo. And I'm hoping by the day after the game comes out, so on the 29th, I'll be able to show you guys what the platinum looks like. Then hopefully the week after, we'll have this shattered dark matter camo. We can show you guys what that looks like. Then we can start grinding the space camo, however that's done. But you'll see a ton of footage on this right after the game launches. We're going to be grinding our butts off. If you're looking for camo grinding merch, if you're going to be grinding these camos yourself, look in the description below. We got the Got Camo shirts, the Camo Grind 2020 True shirts. We got some mugs, gear to use while you're grinding camos. Out of everything we covered in this video, let me know what you're most excited about. Do you think this is a legitimate leak? I do. And with that, I'm going to end this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I want to give a quick thanks to those who became a Twitch sub or a YouTube member, and an extra special thanks to those who took it above and beyond and became an Unlock Plus member here on YouTube. We got the Legend Army Tech Rex, the Absolute Chad Noah, the Homie Flicks, the GOAT RPH, and then finally the man himself, No Spice.